Hello everyone, welcome back to Digit Innovations. So in the previous video we have seen about quantitative part 1, right? So in this video we're going to see the part 2 of quantitative part. So before going to that, if you want more videos like this, please subscribe to Digit Innovations and comment down Digit Innovations. And if you need any information like our digital innovations, please contact to this website, and in that website you're going to have the full details. So before getting late, let us start with the questions. So Hemant has to travel from one point to other point at a certain time. Traveling at a speed of 6 kilometers per hour, he reaches 40 minutes late. And traveling at a speed of 8 kilometers per hour, he reaches 12 minutes earlier. What is the distance between these 2 points? So the meaning of the question it is, so there is a person, he need to travel from one point to other point. Okay, here to here he need to travel. So at a certain time, if he maintain the speed of 6 kilometers per hour, he is going to reach the destination 40 minutes late. But if he maintain the speed of 8 kilometers per hour, he is going to reach the destination 12 minutes earlier. What is the distance between the 2 points they are asking? So let us assume he has to reach the destination at 9 o'clock. Okay. If he maintain at the speed of 6 kilometers per hour, he going to reach the destination 40 minutes late. That means he going to take extra 40 minutes. Right? That means he is going to reach the destination at 9:40. But if he maintain at the speed of 8 kilometers per hour, he is going to reach the destination at 12 minutes earlier. That means it would be 8:48. Okay. So what is the time difference between these two? It is total 52 minutes. Right? So we need to find the distance. I'm taking distance as t only. So the time difference, time took, if he maintain one speed, it is t1, and time took for the second, if he maintain 8 kilometers speed, is the difference between these two is 52 minutes. I'm converting 52 minutes into hours. So distance formula is time formula is distance by speed, 52 by 60. I'm converting into hours. As I told you, it has to be compatible to each other. Distance d only, speed is 6, here 8. It would be 13 by 15 if we cancel for other, and here 24. It would be 4d minus 3d. 13 by 15. So d by 24 equal to 13 by 50. So when I take this value to this side, it would be 15 into 24. 13 into 24, 312 by 15, which is approximately 20.80. Approximately you can take it as 21 kilometers. So the answer is option C. I hope you are clear. So the next question is, Ravi bought 30 liters of milk at the rate of rupees 8 per liter. He got it churned after spending rupees 10, and 5 kg of cream and 30 liters of toned milk was obtained. If he sold the cream at rupees 30 per kg and toned milk at rupees 4 per liter, his profit in the transaction is. So there is a person, he got 30 liters of milk. So 1 liter milk cost is as 8 rupees. So 30 into 8, you will get 240. And after he bought total 30 liters milk at 240 cost, and he got that milk as churned. He churned that milk and it costed it 10 rupees. So total cost price for him it is 240 plus 10, it would be 250. Okay. Next one. After churning the milk, he got 5 kg of cream and 30 liters of toned milk. Okay. After churning that milk, he got 5 kg of cream and 30 liters of milk. So if he sold that cream at rupees 30 per kg and toned milk at rupees 4 per liter, his profit transaction is profit percentage, how much they're asking. So as I told you, cost price. So milk it is per liter, it is 8. Per 30 liters it would be 8 into 30, which is 240, and he churned that milk with rupees 10. So total cost price is 240 plus 10, which is 250. Total cost price he spent is 250. And after churning, he got 5 kg of cream and 30 liters of toned milk. So now he was selling that cream and milk liters. So 1 kg, for 1 kg he was selling it as 30 rupees. If you have 5 kg, he was selling that 5 kg. So then it will cost cream 5 kg you have, for 1 kg it would be 30, for 5 kg it would be 150. What about toned milk? He was selling 1 liter for 4 rupees. He has 4 liters, so 30 into 4, which is 120, which is total 270. So selling price is 270. Obviously he got profit. His cost price is 250. Now his selling price is 270. Of course he got profit. They're asking for profit percentage, right? Profit by CP into 100. Profit how much? The difference. He bought it for 250 and he sold it for 270. He got 20 rupees profit by CP. 250 into 100. 0, 0 will get cancelled. So 0, 0 will get cancelled. 25 ones, 25 fours, which is 8%. Profit percentage is 8%. So option A is the answer. So next one it is, A can do a work in 32 days. B, who is 60% more efficient than A, find how much time they will take together to do the same work. So as I told you, the same process. First, we need to find the total time by the days given. So 32 days, it is only thing. So total work is 32 units. So this 32 units, A is completing in 32 days. This 32 units, he was completing it in 32 units. That means he was completing 1 unit per day. So when it comes to B, he is 60% more efficient than A. That means 1 plus 60% of A. How much 1? Which is 1 plus 0.6. 1.6, you can write it as 8 by 5 also. So the two together, how much they can complete? They are asking. Together means in a single day, how much they are like completing? Let us find out. 1 plus 8 by 5, which is equal to 5 plus 8 by 5, which is 13 by 5. Together, they are completing 13 by 5 units per day. Okay. And so when it comes to together, to complete this 32 units, how many days they are required? So 32 into 5 by 30, which is 160 by 30. So option B is the answer. A contractor employed 30 men to complete the project in 100 days. But later on, he realized that just after 25 days, only 20% of the work had been completed. How many men should be increased so that the work will be completed in 25 days less than the scheduled time? So the meaning of the question is, a person is there and he thought of giving work to some people, 30 men, and total time is taken is 100 days. But later on, he realized that only 25 days, in 25 days, only 20% work is completed. Not full work. 80% is there. remaining. So how much time, how many men should be increased before 25 days less than the scheduled time? That means in 75 days they have to complete the work. How many men should be increased, they're asking. In that already 25 days were completed. So how many 50 days are there? 80% is remaining in the work. So now we need to find out how much we can do. So let us earn days in the, here they have given 100 days, means let us take it as 100 units. Total work is, so in that 20% work was done. That means work completed. That means only 20 units is done in 25 days. Remaining 80 units were there. So we already know 30 men completed 20 units in 25 days. So how much remaining are there? 80 units are there, right? So 80 units, you have to complete that on 50 days. Now how many, how many more workers do we need? So original it is, I'm so sorry. Original it is 100 days, but they asked for to complete in only 75 days. In this 75 days, already 25 days were used. So how many days were remaining? 50 days were remaining. Okay. So 20% work is done. Still 80% of work is there. So in 50 days. So 80 by 50, which is 1.6. So 1.6 we have to complete in a day. So work rate must be double. So men also should be double of the work, because here 20% work means it is 0.8. It should be doubled. So you already have 30 into 2, which is 60 men. So we already have 30 and remaining 30 we need. So first total work is it is 100. Let us keep it units as aside. Total 100 days is there. So they are asking to complete the whole work in 75 days only. In that 25 days is gone, let completed. That means 20% work is completed, which is 0.8 is is done by the 30 men. So we have only 50 days remain. So we have to complete this 80% in 50 days. Look how many men does we require. So men equal to 80 by 50, which is 1.6 per day. So we have to double the unit, right? So to double the unit, we have to double the men also. So 30 into 6, 2, which is 60. So 1 year ago, the ratio between Rahul's salary and Rohit's salary is 4:5. The ratio between their individual salary of the last year and the current year is 2:3 and 3:5 respectively. If the total current salary of the Rahul and Rohit is 4,300, then find the current salary of Rahul. So old salary ratio, which is for Rahul, Rohit, is 4:5. Old, this is one. It's nothing but 4x and 5x. That is not the exact value, we already know. So when it comes to the current one, So their individual salary of the last year and the current year. So for a particular person, Rahul, this is the ratio of previous year, that means old one and new one salary, old one and new one. So Rahul old and Rahul new salary ratio is 2:3. So when it comes to, let us, Rahul 4x into 3/2, which is 6x. Okay. And when it comes to Rohit, with old one and Rohit new one. Rohit old one, it is 3:5. And Rohit current, it would be 5x into 5/3, which is 25x/3. Okay. So total, we already know Rahul salary and Rohit salary total together is 4,300. So we know Rahul current salary is 6x and Rohit is 25x/3. So I just place these values. So 18x plus 25x by 4,300 into 3, I'll get 12,900. So 43x equal to 12,900. So x equal to 12,900 by 43, which is x equal to 300. So that is the x value. They are asking for Rahul's one. Rahul is 6x. So 6 into 300, which is 1800. So option is B. So Prashant drove at the speed of 45 kilometers from home to a resort, returning over the same route. He got stuck in traffic and took an hour longer. Also, he could drive only at the speed of 40 kilometers per hour. How many kilometers did he drive? So the distance from home to resort would be same. If it is 12 here, from returning also it would be 12, but the time, time process is different. So for example, if he took 3 hours for going, for coming back he took 5 hours, that means 1 hour extra. So the difference between those two, going and coming, is 1 hour. Okay. So going at a speed of 45 kilometers per hour, time we doesn't know, but the difference between them is 1 hour. So time difference t by, like how many kilometers? 45 minus d by. So he came written as with the speed of 40 only. The difference between the hours is 1. So here it would be 360. So it would be t and 45. So LCM would be 360. And here would be 90 minus 80 equal to 1 hour. So D equal to 360 kilometers. Option is A. So here that it is difference, not the minus. Here it is a difference. Even if you write it as 45 and 40 equal to 1, it would be 80 minus 90, which is 360. We are taking the difference, not the minus. So the present age of husband and wife is 28 and 24 respectively. At the age of at that age, that means husband is 28 and wife is 24, they had twin babies were born to them. Okay. After how many years the average of the family will be the same as before babies were born? So the present, let us find the present average 28 and 24, because in this age their babies were born. At the time of their birth, their age will be 0 only. 0. So babies won't be countable. So only 2 members. So 28 plus 24 by 2. So then you'll get average as 26. Okay. After some X years has gone, that time husband will be 28 plus X and wife will be 24 plus X, and 2 babies will be age X comma X. Okay. And their new average. So what would be the 26 average? It should be the same average after how many years it will be. That means we need to find the X value. So average equal to sum of observation by total number of person. Average should be 26 only. And how many are there? 28 plus X, 24 plus X, plus twins babies X and X. How many total? 4. So it is 104, 26 into 4, 104, 52, 52 plus 4x. So 4x equal to 52. So x value equal to 13. So 13 years has been gone, which is option D. So Abhishek takes thrice as long as to row a distance against the stream as to row the same distance in favor of the stream. The ratio of the speed of the boat in still water and stream is. So, for example, if you took downstream, the time is 1 hour. So to come, for example, this is the destination. From here to here, he was traveling. The time took to travel downstream, it is 1 hour. So he took 1 hour to take the downstream, and to come to upstream the same distance. To come upstream, he took thrice of the downstream. That means 3 hours. So like that, I was just assuming 1 hour. So that means the upstream equal to 3 into downstream. The upstream time is triple of downstream. Okay. So time took for them is time formula distance by speed. So time took for upstream is equal to thrice of time took for downstream. Okay. Time formula distance by speed. As I told you, upstream should be speed of boat plus speed of minus speed of boat, water. 3 into distance would be d, speed of boat plus speed of water. So d will get cancelled here. Speed of boat plus speed of water equal 3 into speed of boat minus speed of water. So speed of boat plus speed of water equal to 3 speed of boat minus 3 speed of water. So when I'll take this value to this side and this value to this side. 2SB equal to 4SW. What would be the ratio they're asking? 4 by 2, which should be 2, 1. So 2:1 is the ratio. Option B. A man can row at a 4 kilometers per hour in still water if the velocity of the current is 1 kilometer per hour and him 1 hour to row to a place and come back. How far is that place? So they are asking for the distance. A man can row at 4 kilometers per. So this is the speed in still water. So that means boat of water. Sorry, it is the speed of boat which is 4 kilometers per hour. If the velocity of the current is nothing but water. Okay, current is nothing but water which is 1 kilometers per hour, and him 1 hour to row to a place and come back. So that means downstream and upstream. Okay, how far is that place they're asking? So the time difference between like them is like total time for them. Like for that person, he took 1 hour to go down and come back. To go down and come back, total he took 1 hour of time. Okay, so let us write it in that way. In this way, distance they are asking. So time took to go down is T1, time took to come up is T2 equal to 1 hour. So distance T and speed of it is down means downstream. Speed of boat plus speed of water. Speed of boat is 4 and water is 1, which is 5 kilometers. 5 less distance by speed of upstream, speed of boat minus speed of water. 4 minus 1, which is 3 kilometers per hour, which is 3 equal to 1, which is 15. 3D plus 5D equal to 1. So here it will be 8D equal to 15. D equal to 15 by 8, which is 1 point something 875 will come. So option would be option B. So next one it is Varun got 5,000 as a share out of total profit of 9,000. Dhaval had invested 3,000 rupees for 6 months while Varun invested for the whole year. Find the amount invested by Varun. So Dhaval has invested 3,000. Dhaval has invested 3,000 for 6 months. As I told you, starting you have to find the ratio, then that part is equal to total profit. And Varun, we doesn't know, I'll take it as S, and he invested for 12 months. So whatever value here you will get is equal to the parts given for the total profit. So Varun got 5,000. Total profit is 9,000. In that Varun got 5,000. That means remaining 4,000 got by Dhaval. So how much? What is the ratio? Varun is going to get 5 parts and Dhaval is going to get 4 parts. Based on this, we will get. So it would be by 12x equal to 5 by 4. Sorry, this is Varun's and this is Dhaval's, right? So ratio would be 4:5. 4:5. So 12x equal to 18,000 equal to 5 by 4. Then you will get 12x equal to, so x equal to 22,000 by just 12, x equal to 1875. So option A is the answer. So two vessels contain an equal quantity of solution containing milk water in the ratio of 7:2 and 4:5 respectively. Now the solution are mixed with each other, then find the ratio of milk and water in the final solution. So two vessels are there. Let us think P and Q are there. In this, milk and water are there. So it is in 7:2 and it is in 4:5 ratio. And now then these two are mixed together in a container. Okay. So what is the ratio of milk and water, they ask. So first one, milk is, and just 7 by total parts, and water is 2 by 9. So in the second, milk part is 4 by 9 and water part is 5 by 9. Okay, and they are mixed. So milk will be 7 9 plus 2 9, which is, sorry, milk part, right? This should be added. 4 9 would be 11 by 9. When comes to water part, 2 by 9 plus 5 by 9, which is equal to 7 by 9. So they are asking in the ratio 11 by 9 is to 7 by 9. It cancels, which is 11 by 7. Option C is the answer. So walking at the rate of 4 kilometers per hour, a man covered a certain distance in 2 hours 30 minutes, running at a speed of 17.5 kilometers per hour. The man covered the same distance in how many minutes? So he traveled the same distance with first one, it is 4 kilometers per hour, speed is 4 kilometers per hour in 2 hours 30 minutes. So by this, by the first statement, we will get to know distance based on distance equal to speed into time formula. So the same distance, if we travel at a speed of 17.5 kilometers, how much time does he will take? They're asking. So distance we doesn't know. Speed is 4 kilometers per hour and time is 2 hours 30 minutes means 2.5 hours. Okay, distance formula speed into time, which is 4 into 2.5, which is 10 kilometers. Distance we know 10 kilometers. Now we need to find the time to travel this same distance with 17.5 kilometers per hour. 10 by 17.5. So, which is equal to, and here, whatever the value you're going to get here, you should multiply with 60, because the time you're going to get here would be in the in the hours way, but here they mentioned in minutes, right? So you have to multiply with 60. So approximately you're going to get the value as 34.3 minutes, which is approximately option C. So next one, it is the sale price of an article including the sale tax is 616. The rate of sale tax is 10%. If the shopkeeper has made a profit of 12%, what is the cost price of an article is? So in this question, they are telling the sale price is related to the sale tax. So after adding the tax only, the total selling price would be 660. So we have to remove that sale tax by using this 10%. So 10% of 616 is so price before tax is 616 into 100 by 110, which is equal to 560. So the answer it is 560. It is before adding this tax. Okay, now we need to find the actual cost price. So he got profit as 12%, and we know 12% profit means how you're going to write selling price equal to 1.12 into CP. Selling price you already know it is 560. And if I take this value to this side, it will divide. So 112 equal to cost price, which is equal to 100. So it would be 0. So it would be 500. I hope you are clear. The cost price is 500. So yeah, so that is the quantitative part of LTI Mindtree. So in the next video, we are going to discuss the logical reasoning of LTI Mindtree. So stay tuned to Digit Innovations for more videos. Please subscribe and like Digit Innovation videos. And if you have any doubts, if you want to contact to Digit Innovations, as we are having in the last, which is www.digitinnovation.com. So you can go through that page. You're going to have their details. If you want, you can contact them. And thank you so much for coming to the session, and have a great day all of you, and thank you so much.